Okay, so what we have today is we are using this paper. I haven't used it yet, but it is one of the Floral Impressions papers. And then on this side, it has green, so I'll be using both sides of this today. We're also going to use the stamps from the Elements of Text stamps, and I'm going to use the longer one here. I'm going to use white ink. I know, it just doesn't do what we want it to, but I just wanted a little bit more with my tag today. So I'm going to use white ink with the Elements of Text, and then I am going to use Misty Moonlight, and I am using the Thanks that does come out of the Impressions of Bloom stamps. So I am using Cloud Cover today on my tag. So this is my tag. I'm going to set some of this stuff out of the way. And what I'm going to do first is get my stamp out, and we are going to get the white ink, and we are just going to stamp on this. And I'm just really wanting to give it a little bit of texture, just a little bit of something in the background. I didn't really, everything's not going to be covered up, but I just wanted an element or something back there. Okay, so I've stamped that. White is not a very bright color. It does not pop like you think it does, but it's there and I can see it. Kind of as I move it, I see it in different ways, depending on how the light hits it. So it's there, and it'll kind of just help. So I have several pieces here. I believe this is Misty Moonlight. I don't think it's Blueberry. I think it's Misty Moonlight. And I have cut it. This is 3, and I forget how many quarters now. It's 1 inch wide by, let me see here, by, I think it's just 1/4. Yes, it's 3 1/4. So 3 1/4 by 1. And that's wrong too. That's 1 1/8. And then I have 3 pieces here that are cut 1 inch by 1 inch, and they all go in order, so they line up together. It's one solid piece, one straight piece, no gaps in between them, and I've cut them though 1 inch by 1 inch. These are going to go down on this in order. So I'm going to use the glue. Just to give me time to kind of move and position things the way that I want them. And I don't have a big border, but it's just enough. I'm putting my first piece on and my last piece on, and then that'll kind of help me position the middle piece. And now we'll put the middle piece in. And And if you do want the measurements of all these, I will have them at dinainspired.com. So head over there and I will have all those posted for you. And so there we have that piece, and it's just a small little gap between each one. Now this piece, it's the same paper and it's the back of it. And this piece, I have cut it to 2 by 2. So it is a 2-inch square, and we are just going to glue it down on the bottom here. And I'm going to put it kind of not in the middle, but just over to the right just a little bit. Like that. Then I'm going to put this piece down. So like that. Okay, and now you see kind of why I stamped over here. It was just kind of an empty space. So I stamped over there just to take care of that some, and then you see it kind of coming down in here as well. So just another little element to add to it. Now then, I am going to stamp. This little piece comes from the it's a new die, More Messages die. So all kinds of little pieces to stamp your sentiment on. And I am using Misty Moonlight for this. And guys, it's been a while since I have embossed anything, heat embossed, so that is what we are going to do today. We are going to emboss this. So I'm just going to stamp that on. Pop that off there, and this is just the clear gloss. And I'm going to get my tweezers to hold this. I'm going to close up my ink, move that out of the way. And I'm just going to slowly heat this up. So write me a comment while this is going off, or be sure and click the subscribe button so that you can get more videos. Okay, so now we just have a little bit of a shine on that. So I am going to use some dimensionals. We'll pop that up and put it on the tag. So let me know in the comments if you've taken advantage of any of the sweet deals that are out there right now. Don't want to push on that too much till it pulls off some. So there is that, and now we need a ribbon. How about a gold? Let's put gold with this. I think that is going to be pretty. One I haven't even opened yet. So this is a mesh ribbon, and it's gold striped. And again, I haven't opened this, so I'm trying to just get my snips in there and get this opened. So this is going to be really pretty on that. So another thing that you could do with your tags is, I know I have some of the to and from stamps that have come with different things. I think some of them I have from some of the Christmas stamps. I did have a kit at one time, a Stampin' Up kit, and it was Christmas tags. And so I have the to and from those tags as well. So you could add those to the back, and then they would have a place to put who it's from and who it's to on there. So there is a tag. What do you think? I think it's super cute. I wish you could see the white ink a little bit better, but I can see it here. And so that's what's important, is that it's showing up here. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments. Like I said, when I was using the heat tool, just be sure you subscribe. And the more subscribers I have, then I can go live with y'all. And I would love to do that. So let me know what you think and click that subscribe button. And as always, you can go to dinainspired.com for more. Thanks for watching.